Basically, as marketers, our job is to produce the right content that serves the right people and at the right time. Our goal is to move people from one stage of awareness to the next. Last week, we talked about the 5 stages of awareness, and they are basically the unaware stage, the problem stage, the solution stage, the product stage, and the most aware stage. If you have missed the last episode, I highly recommend that you check it out. I've left the link in the description box below. This week, I will be sharing with you the right type of content that serves to the different levels of awareness. Hey, it's Jack from Sprout Marketer, and if you are new here, then be sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell because we are going to share useful tips and tricks every single week to help you grow your online business. So let's talk about the types of content that serves the first level of awareness, which is the unaware stage. Basically, we know that these people don't even know that their problem exists. Last week, I shared an example of a young kid who do not know that he may have a hair problem until a few years down the road. To be honest, this group of people in the unaware stage is the hardest to move to the next stage of awareness, which is the problem stage. Because people in this stage have to realize and acknowledge that they have a problem at their own will. And if you try to push them into buying anything, they're going to be turned off. So if you intend to create any kind of marketing material for people in this stage, I would say that it has to come in the form of an advertisement that is engaging and entertaining. And it shouldn't be created with the intention of selling. Basically, you're planting seeds in people's mind, and when they have moved to the next stage of awareness, they will think about you. That's the goal that you're trying to achieve for your marketing materials. One downside of creating content for this group of people is that it is hard to track the effectiveness of your ad campaigns because basically you're not trying to sell anything and you're probably not making any money at all. You're just creating brand awareness and hoping that people will remember you when their problem arises. So I would say that this is not a practical solution for small business owners because it will burn a hole in your marketing budget. This is more for business in a larger scale which has a larger marketing budget. So if you are an affiliate marketer, network marketer, or an e-commerce business owner, I would say that you should skip this stage of awareness and focus all your attention on the next stage of awareness, which is the problem stage. Now, the next stage of awareness, which is the problem stage, this is the most exciting stage where people start to show interest in their problems. And this is also the stage where the market gets crowded. Marketers will try to cram lots of content to their prospects, and they are basically trying to compete with their competitors for the people's attention. And the reason is because this is the stage where people will move to the next stage of awareness a lot quicker than those in the unaware stage. So the type of content for this group of people are blogs, social media updates, infographics, photographs, digital magazines, ebook, audio podcasts, videos or video podcasts, primary research. Basically, the general idea of creating content for this group of people is to provide as much value as possible to the people to raise awareness of the solutions to the problems. You're trying to bring people down to the next stage of awareness, which is the solution stage. And you are also trying to demonstrate to your prospects that you or your product is the best fit for them. Now, the only way to move people down to the stages of awareness is to either capture people's contact information like their email addresses and you send them through an email sequence, or use retargeting tools like Facebook Pixels or Google Tags to draw people to the next best content that serves the purpose. So if you're not familiar with the concept of email marketing and retargeting yet, don't worry, I will go through it in future episodes. But for now, let's move on to the content types for the solution stage. So the best kind of content for this group of people are product reviews, product comparison, the best of kind of content like the best products to solve X problem, free software downloads, discount coupons, quiz and surveys, webinar or event, and any kind of educational resource that will help people with their problems. So the idea here is to create lead magnets or offer a tripwire. Basically, a lead magnet is a concept where people will provide their contact information in exchange for a piece of information or a solution you can provide. This is a good way to capture people's interest or the real problems that people are facing. For example, if I am a hair loss solution company, I will probably ask for my prospects' email addresses in exchange for a survey that will help them identify their hair problem. So at the back end, after the person completes the survey, you will know the real issue of the person and you can send them the most relevant content to help them out. As for Tripwire, it is basically a low-cost offer for your products or services. For example, if I'm going to sell a hair loss treatment package that costs probably a few $1,000s, I would first start with selling a Tripwire, which is a trial package that costs maybe $30 per session. So in this stage, you are getting people to be acquainted with your products or services and asking for a small commitment, either in the form of time or a small amount of money. The goal for this stage is to lead people into a bigger commitment. Now the product stage of awareness is where people are looking to buy the full solution. They are already acquainted with a product or service and all they need is the confidence that they are making the right decision. So at this stage, you as a marketer will be giving people a push to buy the full solution, which probably costs a lot higher than the Tripwire. The right type of content that serves this group of people are demos and free trials, because this is where you show people how your products work and how it will work for them. Customer stories, this will instill trust and confidence. Webinars and events. This is one of the best ways to get people to buy high-ticket products because it could potentially lead people through the 3 stages: the problem stage, the solution stage, and the product stage. It depends on how well your webinar is structured and how convincing your presentation is. Mini class. This is a series of lessons that provides a good amount of info. This will get people to know more about your business or brand, and it helps to instill trust and confidence. The main goal is to pitch a high-ticket offer at the end of the mini class. Now the final stage of awareness is where people already bought the highest ticket product and they have probably already gone through a transformation. People in this group, they are ready to be an advocate for you and your business. So the right types of content for this stage of people is to provide a platform for people to promote your product or service. And maybe you want to educate your advocates on how they can earn money by promoting your products. I presume you already know this is called affiliate marketing. So these are the right types of content that serves the different level of awareness. I hope that you have gained some knowledge about general internet marketing. And if you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, be sure to do so and turn on the notification bell because lots of great content, lots of great value will be delivered to you. And if you have any questions about this episode, feel free to leave a comment below. Do give me a thumbs up and share this video to let me know that I've done a good job, and all the best to you and your business. I will see you next week.